Mass human sacrifices have historically been practiced as part of religious or ritualistic beliefs in many cultures and societies. This practice often involved offering humans to gods or natural forces in hopes of gaining protection, prosperity, or victory. Sacrifices were commonly conducted under the guidance of religious leaders or shamans, and were deeply integrated into the belief systems of these societies. The origins of mass human sacrifices are rooted in early societies' attempts to placate God's wrath and maintain social order. Civilizations such as ancient Egypt, Mesopotamia, the Maya, and the Aztecs practiced mass human sacrifices. Particularly among the Aztecs, it was believed that offering human sacrifices to the sun god Huitzilopochtli was essential to maintaining the balance of the world. These sacrifices were often carried out on war captives or members of the lower classes. For the Aztecs, ritual sacrifices sometimes took the form of mass slaughters in large arenas, with these ceremonies serving as a means of reinforcing the power of the state religion. In Mesopotamia, the tradition of offering sacrifices to gods was common, particularly among the Babylonians and Sumerians. While human sacrifices were less frequent in these cultures, they were still occasionally performed as a means of thanking or appeasing the gods. Over time, however, the practice of mass human sacrifice became less common, and single sacrifices became the norm, signaling a shift towards symbolic offerings. Another example of mass human sacrifices can be found in ancient Indian societies, where such rituals were sometimes performed to solidify the authority of rulers or instill fear among the populace. However, as ethical and moral values evolved, these practices declined and became increasingly rare in historical records. In conclusion, mass human sacrifices, as a historical phenomenon, are deeply tied to the relationship between humans, nature, belief systems, and social structures. Over time, cultural evolution and religious reforms led to the abandonment of such practices, which ultimately disappeared as they conflicted with modern societal ethical standards.